In the quiet town of Ash Grove, nestled in a secluded valley, whispers of an ancient ritual performed during the blood moon persisted through generations. The blood moon, a rare celestial event, was said to herald a time when the veil between the living and the dead thinned, allowing dark forces to emerge. Most dismissed the tales as mere folklore, but a group of friends, eager for thrills and adventure, decided to put the legend to the test. Lena, Marcus, Olivia, and Jason were high school seniors, drawn together by a love of mystery and the supernatural. As the date of the blood moon approached, they scoured old town records and libraries for information on the ritual. In an old, dusty tome, they found detailed instructions. They had to perform a series of chants and offerings at the ancient stone circle deep in the forest. On the night of the blood moon, the friends set out, their excitement mingled with a sense of foreboding. The moon hung ominously in the sky, casting a crimson glow over the landscape. The forest seemed alive, shadows dancing in the eerie light as the friends made their way to the stone circle. Once there, they set up candles and arranged the items needed for the ritual: herbs, an old dagger, and a vial of blood from a recently deceased animal, as the book instructed. They formed a circle, holding hands, and began chanting the ancient incantations. As they chanted, the air grew colder, and an unnatural silence settled over the forest. The final step required them to spill a few drops of their own blood onto the central stone. One by one, they pricked their fingers and let the blood drip onto the cold surface. As the last drop fell, a gust of wind extinguished the candles, plunging them into darkness. Suddenly, a low, guttural growl echoed through the trees. Panic set in as they fumbled for flashlights, illuminating the menacing figures emerging from the shadows. The friends realized too late that the ritual had worked, summoning malevolent spirits that fed on fear and blood. Marcus was the first to be taken, his screams piercing the night as a dark entity dragged him into the woods. The others ran, hearts pounding, but the forest seemed to twist and turn, leading them in circles. Olivia tripped and fell, the shadows swallowing her cries for help. Lena and Jason, terrified and desperate, stumbled upon an old, abandoned cabin. Inside, they found a weathered journal belonging to a previous victim of the blood moon ritual. The journal detailed a way to banish the spirits. They had to destroy the central stone with the same dagger they used for the ritual, binding the spirits back to the earth. Determined to end the nightmare, Lena and Jason made their way back to the stone circle. The spirits swarmed, their eyes glowing with hunger, but the friends pressed on. With a final, desperate swing, Jason shattered the stone with the dagger. A deafening roar filled the air as the spirits were sucked back into the ground, the blood moon's light dimming to its usual silvery glow. Exhausted and shaken, Lena and Jason collapsed, the forest returning to its eerie silence. As dawn broke, they made their way back to town, vowing never to speak of the night's events. The town of Ash Grove returned to its sleepy existence, but the legend of the blood moon ritual persisted, a dark reminder of the forces that lurk just beyond the veil. Lena and Jason carried the weight of their friend's loss, their bond forged in the crucible of terror. They knew that some legends were not meant to be tested, and some doors, once opened, could never truly be closed.